YouTube, and today this is going to be a video about blacksmithing an arrowhead. Now I know there's a lot of videos like this on YouTube, but the only thing I've found is I can't find one that actually does a broadhead, and I actually through trial and error figured out how to do a broadhead myself. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this video, and this will probably be a multiple part video because it's a quite long process. And let's get to the blacksmithing. So the first step we're going to be doing to this piece of rebar, which is what we're using as our material to make the arrowhead, is we're going to be offsetting the end, making it just a little bit bigger than the rest. That way we have more material to work with when we roll our socket. Now to do that, we're just going to simply put it on the anvil once it's red hot and hit it at the top of it so it acts so it starts to flare out this a little bit bigger. And this is probably going to take quite a few heats if you do try this at home, because it is quite a long process. And last time I actually did this, I offset it too much, and it actually made my socket too big. So I'm going to try to get it just right this time. So when you're doing this, you want to make sure that when you hit it, you try to make sure it doesn't bend at all like it is for me right now. And you want to constantly make sure it's straight, that way it can get a nice and even offset. Okay, well I'd say that looks pretty good to me. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, hopefully. It might not be in focus, but down this side is just a little bit bigger, just by a little tiny bit. And that's what we want. That way we can have a little bit bigger socket than the arrow size we want. And I also forgot to mention the size of rebar you should be using should be about the same size as the arrow shaft you're going to use. Now the next step is to actually flatten this end out into a spoon shape and make it so it looks like the socket of an arrowhead. And let's get right to that. Okay, so to start out our spoon for our whatever it's called, I totally forgot. We're just going to take about the bottom inch of this and hit it on the edge of the anvil. And this will be the formation of our socket. can see right there, it's starting to spoon out a little bit. I don't think I had it hot enough. But I'll reheat it and try again. Okay, so now we've got it much hotter, which is good, because we're going to need it to be really hot. So now we're just going to continually progress to flatten this out until it comes to a spoon shape. Let's heat it back up. So this is the progress we've made so far, and it's getting pretty late in the day right now. I did this at night because it's really hot where I live. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to end part one right here. And as you can see right here, it kind of spooned out a little bit differently than I wanted. It did more of a triangle shape, and I wanted it to flare out just a little bit more at the ends. But I think we still should be able to make a socket out of this. Now if you like this video, maybe you'll like some of my other videos. I have a playlist on blacksmithing and also custom shotgun shells, and I'd like to thank you guys one heck of a bunch for watching my videos, and I'll see you all later.